الأسماء الموصولة Relative nouns in Arabic language. أهلا بكم إلى درس اليوم في برنامج تكلم العربية مع ObaKids على قناة ObaKids لينك. اليوم بإذن الله تعالى سنتكلم عن الأسماء الموصولة. You are all welcome to this program, Speak Arabic with ObaKids. Today, inshallah, we are going to discuss relative nouns in Arabic language. Introduction. In Arabic language, nouns are divided into categories, and among these categories is a relative noun. Relative nouns in English language is mostly referred to as relative pronouns, but in Arabic language, it is known as relative nouns or relative pronouns, as the case may be. What is a relative noun? A relative noun in Arabic language is known as Ismul Mawsul, and it is one of the classes of definite nouns, which is serving as a connector between words of a sentence for nouns that appear before or after it, thereby shedding more light on a previously known or identified noun. A relative noun is a definite noun used to explain or specify the sentence before or after it. However, there is a silla, the phrase that comes after the relative nouns to explain the nouns before it, which must possess a pronoun linking or returning to al-mawsul and must agree with the linking noun. Also, the clause sentence can either be a nominal or a verbal sentence. Here are the relative nouns in Arabic language. 1. Allazi for singular masculine. 2. Allati for singular feminine. 3. Allazani for dual masculine. 4. Allatani for dual feminine. 5. Allazina for plural masculine. 6. Allai for plural feminine. 7. Man for brainy living things only. 8. Ma for non-brainy living or non-living things. Let us give some examples to illustrate each of them. 1. Allazi for singular masculine. This is used for a singular masculine. Either the noun is a living or non-living thing to describe the noun before or after it. Examples are Darabtu, Allazi darabani, I bit who bit me. Da'autu, al-walada allazi fil ghurfat, I called the boy that is in the room. Waqaftu ma'a allazi qara'a al-Qur'ana fi sabah, I stood with the one that read Quran in the morning. Al-kitabu allazi ala al-maktabi li abi, the book that is on the table is for my father. You can see that the relative noun here is allazi, and if you look closely, you will see that it is for singular masculine. This allazi is used to expand on the sentence before it. For example, Darabtu, I bit who? Darabtu, allazi darabani, I bit who bit me. Da'autu al-walada, I called the boy, but where was the boy when he called him? Da'autu al-walada allazi fil ghurfa, I called the boy that was in the room, and so on. Allati for singular feminine. This is used for a singular feminine, either the noun is a living or non-living thing, to describe the feminine noun after it. Examples are Jalasat allati fil fasli, the one in the class sat down. Ra'aytu al-kittata lati inda ummi amsi, I saw the cat that was with my mother yesterday. Daraba al-mudarrisu al-binta allati rasabat fil imtihan, a teacher beat the girl that failed in the exam. Safarat allati kanat inda jaddi, The one that is with my grandfather has traveled. See that التي in all of the sentences is a relative noun. And if you look closely, you'll see that it is for singular feminine. And it's also used to expand on the sentence before it. For example, جلست, she sat down. But who sat down? جلست التي في الفصل, the one in the class sat down. سافرت, she traveled. But who traveled? سافرت التي كانت عند جدي, the one that was with my grandfather has traveled. And so on. 3. اللذان for dual masculine. This is used to describe two masculine nouns in a sentence. The two masculine nouns can be living or non-living things as well. Examples are Habib wa Isa huma اللذان كتبا الكتاب. Habib and Isa were the one who wrote the book. القلمان اللذان أخذتهما عند أخي. The two pens that I took from my brother. جاء الولدان اللذان ضربا أخي. The two boys that beat my brother came. حضر اللذان كتبا بخط جميل. The two that wrote with beautiful handwriting were present. The relative pronoun. The relative pronoun اللذان in all of the sentences is used to expand on the sentence before it. For example, Habib wa Isa huma. Habib and Isa, they were what? Huma اللذان كتبا الكتاب. They were the one that wrote the book. حضر, he present. Who present? حضر اللذان كتبا بخط جميل. Those two people that wrote with beautiful handwriting present. And so on. Tani for dual feminine. This is a relative noun used to describe two feminine entities after or before it. The two entities can be living or non-living things. Examples are البنتان اللتان في البيت حضرتا. The two girls that were in the house present. جاءت اللتان تسكنان في المغرب. The two that are living in Morocco came. حضرت اللتان غابتا بالأمس. The two that were absent yesterday present. روديت ورقيت هما اللتان وصلتا أولا. Radia and Ruqaya were the ones that both came first. You see that Al-Latani in all of the sentences is a relative noun, and it is used to expand on the sentence before it, sentence or the phrase before it. For example, Al-Bintani, for example, Ja'at, she came. But who came? Ja'at al-Latani taskunani fil Maghrib. The two that were living in Morocco came. Hadarat, she was present. But who was present? Hadarat al-Latani gobata bil ams. Those, the two who were absent yesterday were present. And so on. Al-Lazina for plural masculine. This relative noun is specifically used to describe plural masculine nouns before or after it. These plural masculine can also be living or non-living things. Examples are يحب العلماء الذين علمونا القرآن. We love the scholars that taught us the Quran. رأينا المسلمين الذين وصلوا إلى Nigeria. We saw the Muslims that arrived at Nigeria. رأيت المدرسين الذين حضروا معنا. I saw the teachers that arrived with us. انظر إلى الذين ضربوا أخي. Look at those who beat my brother. In all of these sentences, الذين is a relative noun. It is used to expand on the sentences before it. For example, نحب العلماء. We love the scholars. We love the scholars. What did the scholars do? نحب العلماء الذي علمونا القرآن. We love the scholars that taught us the Quran. رأينا المسلمين. We saw the Muslims. We saw the Muslims, but what is so special about the Muslims? رأينا المسلمين الذين وصلوا إلى Nigeria. We saw the Muslims that arrived to Nigeria, and so on. Six, اللائي for feminine plural. This is used for feminine plural nouns. It describes them either living or non-living things. Examples are إن أمهاتهم إلا لائي ولدنهم. Surely their mothers are those who gave birth to them. سلمت على اللائي يطبخن في المطبخ. I greeted those that are cooking in the kitchen. حضرت الأخوات اللائي في الجامعة. The sisters that are in the university were present. رسبت البنات اللائي لا يقرأن كتبهن. The girls that did not read their books failed. See that اللائي in all of the sentences, it is relative noun, and it's used to expand on the sentence before it. For example, إن أمهاتهم إلا. Surely their mothers are those who. So what did their mothers do? The mothers are those who do what? إن الأمهات إلا لائي ولدنهم. Surely their mothers are those who gave birth to them. سلمت على. I greeted on. So I greeted on who. سلمت على اللائي يطبخن في المطبخ. I greeted on those who are cooking in the kitchen, and so on. Man for brainy living things. Examples, humans. This is a relative noun used solely to describe nouns with functioning brains, mostly human beings. It's not generally used for all living things, for there are amongst living things which are not humans and without functioning brains. Examples are أحسن إلى من أحسن إليك. Be good to who is good to you. نحب من عمل صالحا. We loved who do good deeds. أرد على من يسلم علي. I replied who greeted me. انصر من نصرك في الشدائد. Help those who helped you in hard times. You see that man in all of the sentences is a relative noun, and you see that man is only used for humans. It's not for anything else. It's for living beings, humans. And it is also used to expand on the sentence before it. For example, أحسن إلى. Be good to who. أحسن إلى من أحسن إليك. Be good to who is good to you. نحب. We love who, or we love what. نحب من عمل صالحا. We love whoever does good deeds, and so on. Ma for non-brainy beings. This is mainly used to describe nouns without brain. These are mostly not human beings, but maybe other living or non-living things. Examples are لا تقول ما لا تفعل. Do not say what you cannot do. قرأت كل ما كتب في الكتاب. I read all what is written in the book. لا تكلف نفسك إلا ما تطيق. Do not do what is beyond your capability. You see that ma in all of these sentences is a relative noun, and it's used for non-living things or something without brain, like cat and dog. and it is used to expand on the sentences before it. For example, لا تقولوا, do not say what. لا تقولوا ما لا تفعل, do not say what you cannot do. قرأت كل, I read all of what. قرأت كل ما كتب في الكتاب, I read all of what was written in the book, and so on. Hope you enjoy our class for today. Join us in the next class for another episode of Speak Arabic with ObaKids and ObaKids Link TV. شكرا على المشاهدة. Thanks for watching. Can you subscribe to our channel ObaKids Link TV? To read more Arabic lessons, visit our website www.obatutor.com, and for learning coding and programming languages, subscribe to ObaTech and ObaCode and ObaDecoder on YouTube channels. Thank you all for your support.